Okay, so what we're going to move into now are some barbell squats. Now at this stage we've already learned our bodyweight squat, and I would recommend that you teach your clients how to bodyweight squat before you move on to the weighted variety. Now in this gym we've got the ability to use a squat rack. If you've got a squat rack, use it. It makes life a lot easier because this makes it so much easier to get the bar onto your shoulders. When it comes to the bar placement, if you were to place your hands forward horizontally, so you got your tray across your arms, that's where you want the bar to be. It's armpit height that you want it. So for me, armpit height here, that would be perfect. Okay? If it was up here, it'd just be too high. Okay? And it's getting it back in that we have the difficulty with. If it's too low, then I'm going to have might compromise my postural stability when I'm replacing the bar. How much does this bar weigh? Very nice. So we're checking our area, making sure it's safe. When it comes to squatting, you're allowed your feet a little bit wider and a little bit more everted when it comes to a barbell back squat. This bar is going to be on that squashy part on the back of the traps. We're going to take a nice firm grip and we're going to stabilize our shoulders. We're going to take a step out of the rack, so you either take one step out or you squat up and take a step back. Make sure your feet are in position. You make sure your core is solid and strong. You hinge from the hip, drive the weights back. Go as low as feels comfortable to you before you lose that technique. Little hold at the bottom, back up to the top again. Okay? At this stage, we want to try and keep it simple. So we're just going to say to our clients, keep the weight in between your heel, your toes and your little toe. Try and imagine you're kind of gripping that floor. So you're connected to the floor and keep everything stiff and solid throughout the move. So to go through that in real time, we're going to, underneath the bar, shoulders are going to come on, the bar is going to come onto the squashy part of the back. I've actually gone for quite a narrow grip with my hands here. I remove the bar from the rack, step back, shoulder width feet, slight eversion, engage my core, grip the floor with my feet. I'm looking around about 10 feet in front of me. I'm going to drop my hips down. I'm going to give it a little hold at the bottom and I'm going to drive to the top again. Okay? A little squeeze of the bum as we get to the top, just so you know it's there. Slowly come back down again. Little hold. Drive to the top. It's all slow, all controlled, and you're maintaining that postural integrity throughout the move. It's your call as to the depth they go. If they need to go shallow, start them off shallow. If they can get a little bit more depth, then go with a little bit more depth. When it comes time to finish, you come forward, back and down, and step away. And as a good tip for you as a gym instructor, if someone's performed barbell squats, it's a good idea to have somewhere for them to sit down, because this is one of the common exercises that makes people a bit lightheaded. So have somewhere for them to sit down afterwards and keep your eye on them, particularly on the colour of their face. When you're observing this as a coach, scan up from the feet, make sure you observe from the side, and ideally there would be a mirror here so you could look at people from the front. What I wouldn't do in this scenario is go and stand behind them, because they then can't see you. I'd want to keep within their line of sight at all times. So in this facility, I'm stuck here and I'm stuck here. I'm kind of limited to how far forward I can go. If you have the access to mirrors, I would from here look at them from the side, then look in the mirror to look at them from the front, making sure that the knees are tracking over the toes, that their core is tight, their back is straight. If we lose any of those things, use your coaching cues and correct. Sound okay?